A very strong anti-incumbency wave was seen in this time's election in Mizoram, and where we could see people voted for ZPM, which is under the leadership of Sri Lalduhoma. And it was seen that the ruling party, the previous ruling party MNF, which has ruled the state for 3 consecutive years, where the seats were decreased from 26 in the last state elections to just 10 in these elections, whereas on the other hand, a very young party in Mizoram, ZPM, this is the second time that they have contested a state election, and ZPM was able to take 27 seats out of the 40 seats in the state. When we talk about Mizoram, it's particularly about the regional parties always. Although we could see that Congress once was in hold of power in Mizoram, but this time's results also show that it has also utterly failed to meet the people's expectation, for which the number of seats in Congress has also decreased utterly from 6 to just 1 in the entire state. When we see about ZPM, what it actually promised to the people, that so many people came out to vote, almost 8 lakh voters voted this time, and this was definitely an anti-incumbency wave that was seen in Mizoram. We could see that yesterday after the win, when Lalduhoma was talking to the media, he stated that his primary focus will be on the farmers. The minimum price that has to be given to the farmers was stated. He stated that the primary focus will be on the farmers of the state and also on checking the corruption in the state. He also stated that until now CBI was not allowed to take cases until and unless it has permission from the government, but this time he will make it sure after he becomes the chief minister. The swearing in ceremony will soon take place, and it has been stated that the chief minister candidate will first be taking in the he will be swearing in, and only after that later on the other members in the cabinet will be swearing in. So Lalduhoma yesterday stated that just after he comes into power, he becomes the chief minister, he will make sure that CBI takes up the cases where there are issues of corruption. When he was asked about will it will be like the previous party or whoever was involved in corruption, they will be randomly be picked up by police or the government, he stated that he doesn't believe in witch hunting. The people who were maybe perhaps related to some kind of corruption will be given some time to come and surrender. But yes, he was very strict about checking corruption in the state. He particularly said that more than twice to thrice yesterday in the day itself, that he will be very sharp about the corruption in the state, also about the unemployment. He stated about the minimum support price for the farmers. He stated about bringing in particularly bringing in technologies and bringing in things for the farmers to develop in the state. So we can see that the ZPM also has a lot of young candidates, where we could see TV presenters in profession, or to footballers. There were star footballers in the cabinet. We can see that a lot of people have actually won the seats. Very young people have won the seats in the assembly elections in Mizoram. So ZPM is also giving a very strong message that people in Mizoram are looking for young talents, young people to rule the government, to bring in changes in the government, and it is dethroning the monopoly of Zoram Thanga's government, particularly the Mizo National Front. We could also see that Lalduhoma was seen as a face for Zo unification in the state, which also played a major role for people to choose him as their leader perhaps, and we can see the results already. A very young party winning 27 seats out of the 40 seats, where BJP was, we could see a little bit of growth in BJP from 1 to 2 seats, and then in Congress we could see a drastic decrease of seats from 6 to 1, and definitely MNF, which has been a ruling party in Mizoram, got its seats reduced to just 10 from 26 in the last assembly elections. So definitely the people here are sending strong messages to the government, what they are looking for and what they are expecting from the government. This is Preeti Priyadarshini reporting for CNN News 18.